Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Might and Magic Day of the Destroyer. We are here in Smuggler's Cove. There is Ratman ahead, so let us be wary. Let us cast spells to protect ourselves from an unfortunate fate. And also, Rob Lukey has recently informed me that, in one of my other video comments, that, just as I thought, hidden doorway right there. And there should be a bunch of rats behind there, so let me bluff everybody up first. But Rob Lukey however it's pronounced, has informed me that Master Spirit Magic is taught right next to the Adventurers Inn here in Ravenshore, so after we're done here, I'll go get that, because Expert Level Bless is very nice. And plenty of Ratmen. I'm going to save my SP because most of them are cake, except for that one you just saw shooting acid at us.
That was easy.
I'm not sure if it's... I think that the bestials are... I think they're all just individual classes, really. No one seems to be a boss over the other here. Let me also turn down the sound a little, music a little. There we go. Now you should be able to hear me a tiny bit better. Now, let me turn it up a little bit more. It's hard for me to find a happy medium. There we go. Money and any more ratties. More. And why I just paused time whenever I could have just stepped to the left or to the right a little bit, I don't know. Gotcha. Barrels aplenty. This would be a good time for us to stock up on liquids. Personality permanent. Personality permanent. And intellect, of course, goes to Devlin. This is speed. Goes to her, naturally. Might goes to her. I'm not sure how... Snuck up on me, a little bugger. I'm not sure just how long these two will stay in our party. They might stay there for the entire... Okay, I'm not letting you sneak up on me. Whoa, lycanthrope. They probably cause disease on hit, so... Wee buzzer! I see how it is. Casting poison blast on me and everything. Gotcha. And once we get out of here, we should have enough gold pieces in order to be able to properly train ourselves inside the expert skills that I so richly desire. So I'm hoping to do that after we get out of here. Let's see, white barrel, that's luck, goes to Riara again, and luck to Riara again. And blue is personality, that goes to Frederick, Mr. Talamir. I'd love to give other people accuracy and this other stat boost, but I'm not certain just how long these other party members are going to remain in my care. Whoop.
Not even a check.
There we go. If I can help it, I don't want to get rid of Devlin. I find his comments to be highly entertaining. But I know that the vampire and the other crazy...
It should have fled.
Hiding behind the walls again, I see. Ah. The shots are going right through. We're banking our shots off the dirt, apparently. Gotcha. And that's money in the bank. Alright, let's head down here then, I guess. I'm Marshy. I'm going this way. Oh. And I'm apparently getting surrounded too, which is not a good idea. Ah, crap. Gotcha. And, geez. Pretty easy to get surrounded in here. Cast Bless. Ah. Cast Bless. I know that there's somebody... There you are.
Hey!
Too easy.
Gotcha. And I can hear that there's definitely more in the background because I heard one of them just grumbling or doing bestial growls at me. Or whatever. One thing I like too is that the corpses in the game now face multiple directions, so if they die one way, they change directions depending on which you look at them in some cases. Also, this is probably very well trapped. What's our disarm ability again? Disarm of 1 with a bonus of 6. I'll get her another rank inside of that. We'll come back here as soon as we're done with dealing with the other monsters. Last thing you want to do is run through monster territory all damaged from a trap. See what I mean? The animalist changes directions depending on which way that you are currently facing him. Or depending on which direction he died in. Which is something that I really appreciate. It's a nice little bit of extra rendering that... you're stuck up on a crate and I get to shoot you to death with impunity. And you can't do anything about it, can you?
Not
Because
even a
you're
challenge.
up on a crate. Unable to do anything. Because when you were programmed, the developers got lazy. And no, I am not condemning them. After cutting a few corners in my own games, I can completely and wholly relate in the need to become lazy and hurt your own subjects that you create like that. Whenever you become a developer, it twists you into a cruel, cruel god, it does. Also, monies. And I don't know what green apples do. Jadamian green apples are crunchy, slightly tart, and a good source of nutrition. To use the apple, pick it up and left-click over character's portrait inventory screen. It probably just gives a day's worth of food.
I don't know this.
I'm not sure.
Neat.
I don't know.
Forged vouchers. Forged credit vouchers are used by the Ogre Mage Zog to embezzle gold from Alvarian merchant customers. So wait, the Ogre Mage Zog, he embezzles gold. Okay, whatever. I don't know how that works out.
I'm not sure. Trap!
Yeah, what was I thinking? We'll have the mage open it. We'll have the mage untrap it. Grumble, grumble. We're getting a lot of good gear, too, here, and some money, but I don't have any way of identifying it.
I'm not sure.
I think that maybe it is that the Dark Elves are the masters of identify item. They're definitely the master
I don't
merchants
know
of the game.
this.
But I
don't know this.
It's worthless.
Oh well, we don't have belts, so we might as well get them. So that way our pants don't fall down in the middle of the battle. Ooh.
I can't identify it. I don't know this.
I'm not it's worthless.
Not so worthless once you put it on your
I'm
head,
not
now
sure.
is it? Because you're going to identify all this stuff. That's nice, it'll save me a bunch of skill points. Right. Put this on your head.
It's worthless.
Well, at least now we know what all these things are.
It's worthless. It's worthless.
Might as well put the belt on him, which is kind of ironic considering the fact that there's already a belt on you. Oi.
It's worthless. It's worthless.
Ooh. Put that on him. That helmet
It's worthless.
Helmet was a very nice find. It'll save us about 1,000 gold pieces in identification fees.